Ahoy, Gar! Greetings, I am Tad Larkin, the Lore Master of Manda-LORE, and today I'll be digging through the archives to elaborate on the Mirielon Jedi Knight, Barriss Offee. Barriss Offee was born 42 years before the Battle of Yavin, and like most Force sensitives, her abilities were recognized from a very early age, and she was eventually brought to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. She soon found herself under the tutelage of Jedi Master Luminara Unduli, also a Mirielon Jedi, and she took special interest in the arts of Jedi healing and would aspire to become one. She constructed her first lightsaber at the age of 16, and specialized in Form 3 lightsaber combat, also known as Sorasu, which was a strictly defensive technique, very fitting to her non-violent personality. During the Separatist Crisis in 22 BBY, Barriss and Luminara joined Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi and his Padawan Anakin Skywalker in a peacekeeping mission to the planet Ancion. Ancion was threatening to secede from the Republic and join the newly forming Confederacy of Independent Systems due to an ancient border dispute between the government of Ancion and the nomadic Alawari tribes, which was being exploited by the Commerce Guild. The Masters and Padawans were eventually split up, with Barriss and Anakin being captured by the Alawari. However, Barriss managed to gain their trust through healing one of her captors. To win the Alawari over, each Jedi had to perform a meaningful demonstration. Barriss Offee's was an intricate dance with her lightsaber, a beautiful combination of both light and movement. Through much diplomatic headache and interference by the Commerce Guild and the Hutts, the Jedi managed to broker an agreement, which resulted in Ancion remaining in the Republic. Shortly after returning from Ancion to Coruscant, Barriss and her master were soon assigned to join the Jedi strike team on Geonosis to rescue Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Senator Padme Amidala, as well as spearhead what would become the first battle of the Clone Wars. Unlike so many unlucky Jedi, Barriss and Luminara survived the slaughter at the Petranaki Arena on Geonosis, and went on to serve in the Grand Army of the Republic. While Luminara Unduli held the position of Jedi General, Barriss Offee, being her Padawan, held the rank of Commander, and she served under her master through many battles. Around 4 months into the Clone Wars, Barriss was constructing a new lightsaber, alongside her master on Ilum, an Arctic world whose most valuable resource was lightsaber crystals, when the Jedi Temple was attacked by chameleon droids sent by Count Dooku to destroy it. Together, the master and apprentice duo fought back the chameleon droids' onslaught. Unfortunately, they were unable to prevent all of them from detonating their explosive charges, and the temple collapsed on top of them, but they used the Force just in time to shield themselves from being crushed. Feeling this disturbance in the Force, Yoda, who was accompanying Senator Amidala on a diplomatic mission at the time, persuaded Amidala and Captain Typho to change course to Ilum. With the aid of Padme, C-3PO, and R2-D2, Yoda was able to fight off the remaining chameleon droids and successfully recover Luminara and Barriss. A few months later, during the Cortosis battle droid crisis, Barriss assisted Anakin Skywalker in defending Coruscant from the new CB3 series Cortosis battle droids, which were famous for being lightsaber resistant. When she and her squad of clone troopers were pinned down by the CB3s, Anakin Skywalker arrived just in time to give support, and together they began to drive back the Cortosis battle droids from Coruscant's underlevels. 2 years after the Battle of Geonosis in 20 BBY, Barriss went on her first solo mission without her master, and was sent to the planet Drongar to assist in medical operations during the ongoing Battle of Drongar. Barriss called Republic Mobile Surgical Unit 7 home for the next few weeks, and worked tirelessly with Dr. Joss Vondar to heal as many clone troopers as possible, and get them back to the front lines quickly. The entire battle was fought over Drongar's key natural resource, Boda, which is a natural healing fungus, even more potent than Bacta, and the CIS wanted to keep the Republic from obtaining this resource. On top of her healing duties, Barriss also uncovered and brought down a secret Boda smuggling operation, led by Republic Medstar Admiral Blade, yet the operation continued to be plagued by Separatist spies and saboteurs. All this time spent fighting over Boda and using it in healing applications, Barriss flirted with a brief Boda addiction, discovering that it could help magnify the force within her as well as widen her perceptions while meditating. However, she eventually kicked the stuff, fearing that it could lure her into the temptation of the dark side, but ultimately came out with the revelation that there was no light side or dark side, there was only the force. Soon after the Republic victory at Drongar, Barriss Offee returned to the Jedi Temple, where she was then knighted and granted the rank of General in the Grand Army of the Republic. Despite this graduation, Barriss Offee remained close with her former master, and often collaborated together during the remaining year of the Clone Wars, and Barriss even took on a Padawan herself, a male Salonian named Zonder. Towards the end of the war, Barriss and Zonder were sent to Felucia, alongside Aayla Secura, to investigate the presence of the Commerce Guild Presidente Shiyu Mai, and the two tracked her to her shuttle, where she soon boards to rendezvous with the Separatists at Bel Daron. Before they could confront Shiyu Mai, Barriss and Zonder were captured by a sizable force of battle droids, but were soon rescued by Aayla Secura and other Jedi. The Jedi then continued to advance on Shiyu Mai's compound, which they discovered was long abandoned, and a trap awaited for them, which they escaped. From there, the Jedi split up to best take out the remaining pockets of CIS resistance on Felucia. However, it was at this time that Chancellor Palpatine had enacted Order 66, and all clone troopers were ordered to execute their Jedi generals, which, unfortunately for Barriss, she was vaporized by an ATTE before she even realized what was going on. This ends my findings on Barriss Offee. If you have any suggestions for future transmissions, don't be afraid to drop a comment. In the meantime, keep your comm channels open for future transmissions, and don't forget to subscribe. Tad Larkin, out.